Okay, let's talk for just a minute on how to use MLA format when typing your papers. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to my Google Drive and I'm going to create a new Google Doc. Now I can do this directly from the classroom assignment too if I would rather do that and have it right there already in Classroom. A lot of times I like to do that, but I can't show that from a student's point of view, so we're just going to pretend over here. All right, so this is how it starts out. It starts out in Arial 11, so I'm going to need to change this to Times New Roman. And 12. This also starts out in a single space, or 1.15. We need to make this double. Okay. And then we can start to type. The first thing that we're going to need to here is our header. So you're going to put your name, followed by my name. And we'll spell it correctly. That will make me feel better. The O is capitalized, the C is capitalized, and there is an apostrophe, and it is ER, not OR. And the computer will tell you, most likely, that it is incorrectly spelled, and they are stupid and wrong because it is spelled correctly. If it looks like this on here, it is spelled correctly. Followed by the class. Maybe you are in Art 1. I like Roman numerals, they look fancier. And then the date. We'll just make one up. We'll pretend it's January. If I feel like I want to pretend it's January because it's so hot outside. I'm going to pretend. Actually, I'm going to pretend like 2020 is over because it's been a horrible year. It's 21. Look at that. We made it to the future. All right, and then you're going to title your work. If you're boring, you can just call it an art critique. Maybe you want to call this something different from your other art critiques because you're going to be doing these every week. So maybe call this my line art critique. You know, I feel like it, right? Okay, I'm going to make this whole thing centered. And then I'm going to drop down. And I'm going to come back and become left aligned again. And then I'm going to hit Tab. All right, do not hit spacebar 5 times or anything like that. Just hit Tab and go in. And then you can start your art critique. Now, I'm going to come over here to the 2D Grading Rubric, and I'm going to copy the stuff that I know has got to be in my art critique. And I'm going to paste it in here. I know that I need to explain my materials, the principles of design, the theme, learning and growth, and then if I want to, I can put personal connections or comments on there as well. So this is informal reflective essay, so you don't feel bad about using your first person I. It's about your artwork and what you did. So go ahead with your self. I created, and I may put the title of my work. It's called Lines in Motion. With pencil, and we'll pretend I used, I don't know, colored pencil. I may want to elaborate on why I chose these materials. Okay. Or anything else I want to say about them. Remember that we got to get to a page, so we're trying to, think about and not just put facts, but sort of think critically about why you're doing this, how you're doing it, how it affects your art, how it affects the final outcome of your art, and so forth. All right, principles of design. So maybe I want to pick, I don't need to focus on all of them. I may just want to talk about 1 or 2 principles or elements of design here and sort of elaborate. Pretend. I felt that unity was the driving my work, so forth, whatever you want to say. And you're going to keep on going on, so forth. How do you learn this? Try to get down to the page. Do not go over a page. If you've gone over a page, you've got too much and you need to cut it. And that's sometimes harder for folks to, especially when you're talking about your own stuff. You do want to keep going on and on. Also, I have preset my margins. I just realized that. I like 0.5. Yours probably does not done that. But if for some reason you have, come over here to page setup and take your margins all to 1. This was always a trick some of my friends tried to use in high school. They're like, let's just put 2 here. Look. But no, you can't do that. It's very obvious to someone who has read as many MLA format work as I have, so I will catch that right away. But as you can see, you want to get down here to this bottom. If it's a little bit short, that's fine. You don't have to force yourself into the very last line. If it's up here at 3/4 of a page, it's not enough. If it's at half a page, it's not enough. So make sure that you're getting down to the page mark as closely as you can. All right, because we're only using 1-page critiques, you do not need to insert page numbers into your work. If it was longer than that, you would need to put page numbers into the margins, but it literally is just a page. So this looks very nice, and that is a nice crash course in how to set up your paper for MLA format. It looks nice, it looks neat, you turn it in, it looks professional, and people will pay attention to you when you look professional. And that is important in any field as well as art. Thank you.